Hello everyone and welcome to Good Morning Soul. There might be a reason why you're seeing my ugly face. I've tried to make these a couple of these reactions to my old reviews, and this is probably the most failed series I have ever tried to do. This is my third time recording this particular one. On top of pre-existing issues that were already like mind-numbing and frustrating, my whole computer hard drive had to go into life support repair mode, and I lost a bunch of files. And I only lost like recent files, so I lost a bunch of episodes for this show that I recorded. This is gonna be the last time I record this, and also I can't get my microphone to work now. The driver that I used to make it work before, it no longer is working and it won't install properly, and I don't have enough time to waste trying to fix that right now. I need to get these fucking episodes done. If I would have had them done before, then this wouldn't be a problem. So we're just gonna fucking do it. Reacting to episode 13, Batman Arkham Origins. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So this episode is funny. I actually just referenced this in one of the reviews I recently did. I recently played God of War Ascension, and it was very much how I felt about this game, where I really didn't feel like it justified its own existence, but at the same time, you know, it didn't justify like a $60 purchase. This is very much like not like a Madden where they just, you know, make the same game every year, but it felt like there was a formula that was definitely being replicated by a studio that didn't care as much, which is just other points I made in that God of War review. I love this joke. I love this opening bit. It's funny that I'm recording this live action, because back when I made this, the reason I made it via microphone was because I thought that would save time. I was living in a very clusterfucky household at the time and had little privacy, and I had to be very quiet because I was like, imagine like you were living in like a where the Jews hid in the houses. I was living in one of those. And back then I couldn't, just that blurry ass photo bothers me. That's better. So yeah, and now I have to make fucking eye contact and watch this, and I gotta talk while I hear myself. It's too much stimulus. It's a prequel. But yeah, that reminds me, I need to play Arkham City and then play this one, or play Arkham Knight after that. Jesus. But yeah, the reason Arkham Knight hadn't been announced when I made this, by the way, or at least I didn't know about it yet. I know I had comments about it right after I made the video, but you know, it takes years for games to get made, even after they're announced. But I played a little bit of Arkham Knight, and it was so, it was just I was so in the mood to just be Batman, fly around the city, beat people up, and it didn't give me that at all. Like, I don't like the Batmobile, which I don't think anybody does, from my understanding. So, another God of War reference. Which that was another point I was trying to make. I love so many franchises where they just kind of reskin the same thing. There's a new Fallout game that's doing that to Fallout 4, and I'm excited for it. But I don't know, like, something with this just really didn't feel right. The same with God of War Ascension, which I gave like a 6 out of 10. Like, they just feel like autopilot games where I can just not give a shit because I've already done it before. And I do like the fact that it took place on Christmas. I thought that was a nice touch. I like this rogue gallery type beat 'em one by one idea that they got, but then they got things like that where it's like, oh, Slade appears, beat him up, and you're done. You don't gotta like track him down or anything.
Do you know how little time I have for video games anymore? Do you know
And
how
just
few
the
games
tone
I've
of this
finished and
one,
how
the
long? This is the first game Sorry about
I
that.
was making fun of the fact of how long it takes me to finish video games, which I remember this game took me a long ass time to beat. I did beat God of War in like a couple days, so I have to give myself a little bit of credit.
The same way, I don't want to review superhero movies unless I've read a comic book.
It's funny that I referenced that when Avengers Infinity War just came out not long ago. See back then I didn't give a fuck what clips I used. I stole footage. I used images all over the place. Now I'm a little bit more wary of copyright. Now I'm a little bit more sensitive to using people's game footage. Memes are kind of cringy when you just put them on screen like that. There has to be a kind of rhythm to the visuals that matches your voice, and I feel like that sporadic editing kind of didn't match. I got the complaint that I was over-editing before, and I definitely got that vibe. And I hate fucking out of 11 scale, man. That bothers me so much nowadays. I don't know why. But, yeah, those are my thoughts on Arkham Origins. I see that there is still 4 minutes left in the video, so I assume I did a spoiler talk, which should be coming up here in a second. All these pre-pubescent, not pre-pubescent, but all these adulthood photos. When people, like, I've had people in my personal life kind of make fun of these videos before, and it's like, I made these when I was like 17. You know, they're fucking, hey, look at that, I maintain aspect ratioed finally on the spoiler thing.
Hello everyone and welcome
And I cut to the spoiler thing, and I'm just so disappointed in myself. Although, God, just getting a glimpse into that old household, like, really just takes me back. I'm on that laptop that I edited all my videos on. I can't believe I did that still. Although this fucking PC isn't doing me any fucking good either. It's so frustrating, because now I can make now I can finally make better content than I ever could, but now I lack the time, the energy, and most importantly, I lack the kind of it factor of a YouTuber. Which I can get back. I should work on getting it back, but at the same time, I'm really just fighting the current, being like, no, just let me live my life and have fun. But I do want to make some important videos that I have plans for. Like eye contact. I gotta keep looking over here. See, this is why I didn't want to do these. I know that this is essentially a reaction video, so it might as well have my face in it. But there's a certain, I just don't like the format for reaction videos. I don't like the idea of having a corner of a screen blocked off. I do kind of like that idea, because I do that all the time. I'll put like a movie up here that I don't care about, and I'll be working over here. I do like doing that, but it's like when your content is literally just overlaying another content that someone worked way harder on. It's a little, for trailers, I'm a little bit more, hey, it's not a big deal, because someone just put together a trailer, and I'm kind of doing essentially what they want me to do. I'm hyping the upcoming project. But when it's like people reacting over other people's videos, you know, DVD commentary, that's another ball game. But, and same with fucking Let's Plays, you know? I don't like the format for those either, because one, it disregards the video game music. You can't pay attention to the music, because a lot of fucking Let's Players just turn that shit off right away. You know, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. If I did a Let's Play, I'd probably do the same thing. I don't know. I know I'm talking to a generation of like people who are all for this, but I just personally am not. I'm going on a weird tangent. I don't know. But I mean, That or talk about my old fucking house. I see my Wii is set up. That must have been when I was trying to play Twilight Princess. I was trying to get back into the Wii for a little bit. Now I'm just using that Switch, so I have no need for the Wii. I have no need for the Wii. Duh. But just seeing like those old blankets, seeing clothes I don't have anymore in the background over there, and my fucking shaven ass face. Although I did shave recently, so I can't even get on me about that. But that was my Batman Arkham Origins review. You know, first review that was completely no live action, other than if you count that spoiler talk, which I filmed on my phone, I believe. But yeah, that was it. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna probably look just like this because I'm about to record a bunch of these. So let's get to it. Yeah!